Hi guys, welcome to today's video. So today I want to talk to you about Labyrinth of Spices by Alghabra Parfums. So this fragrance was launched in 2019 and is inspired by the olfactory delights of the Grand Bazaar. So this is a sample that I have with me here today, and this is what the sample looks like. Inside you've got a picture of the Grand Bazaar, and then also you've got the notes written inside the sample as well. So this sample came with the wider discovery set of Alghabra Parfums, and that I ordered from Accolade Parfums online. I will drop the link in the description box below where you can order the discovery set from. But this is one fragrance that I found really interesting. At first I thought that this isn't something I would wear myself, and there are a lot of nice fragrances at the House of Alghabra actually. But even then I found this to be particularly interesting because of how true it reflects a spice market without being too brutal on the nose. So in this you've actually got top notes of tobacco, Turkish coffee beans, pineapple and labdanum. Then you've got middle notes of nutmeg, clove, cinnamon, cardamom, star anise, lavender and tonka bean. And then you've got base notes of amber, sandalwood, oak moss, vetiver, musk and cedar. So when you hear like nutmeg, clove, cinnamon, cardamom, star anise, you'd be like, wow, this will be a really powerful scent. And it is strong and spicy, but it's not overpowering as you would imagine it to be. It actually has a really good balance of all of those spicy notes. So you do need to give it a few minutes to settle before you directly smell it. So I'm not going to spray this on me now because it is night time and I don't want to wear something spicy in the night, and my kids might get a little bit annoyed as well. So I'm not going to spray this on me now. But I have worn it quite a few times over the last couple of days, and I have really given it like an in-depth review, and I've taken my time with this as well just so I can understand it. So when first sprayed, you can smell tobacco, Turkish coffee, some nutmeg, lavender and hints of tonka. So this initial smell actually reminded me of a rug factory in Morocco. So it does smell like a brand new rug just created, and the craftsmen are drinking coffee as they make it. And if you've been to Morocco, if you've been to Marrakesh and you visited one of those rug factories, you will probably imagine and understand what I'm talking about. So obviously this is based on the Grand Bazaar in Turkey, but the reason why I'm saying Morocco is because that's my personal experience. So I like to, wherever I can, I like to associate my scents with a personal experience because I'm able to describe it a lot better. The tobacco scent doesn't come across like ash, but rather something lightly smoky, like a machine that's been running for hours, but without the mechanical, the technical, and the metallic scent, if that makes sense. You also get some light spices and some woody notes after a couple of minutes when you first spray it. And then with that as well, the spices slowly start to come out more. So like imagine moving from a rug factory to a spice market, which is just next door. And as you walk through, you can feel the cloves, the cinnamon, the cardamom, the star anise. But at this point, they actually feel like powdered spices. So spices that have been like crushed or milled into a powdery texture rather than whole spices. And I think that's what kind of stops it from being really overpowering. Star anise is probably one of the most strongest spices that there is, but in this scent, it's perfectly balanced with the other spices. So at first I thought that this isn't something that I would wear, but it's actually so warm and comforting that I started to like this the more I started to smell it, and I was liking the vibes that it was giving me. So at no point do these spices become like harsh or overpowering. They are actually pretty smooth. So overall this lasts no more than 7 hours on my skin and wasn't washed off at any point, as I've told you in previous videos. I got a good projection for at least 1.5 hours, and the dry down is around like ambery woods with hints of those spices, vetiver and musk. So to me this felt like a rustic antique type of scent, but in a positive way. It definitely gives off like those spice market vibes. If you like spicy scents, then this is one that you should try because of how smooth it is. Of course, my all-time favorite spicy scent is Interlude by Amouage, but that's also quite dark and based mainly on incense, so you can't really compare it with this. So I wasn't particularly fond of the dry down, but I did like the scent at the start of the scent journey. But I think the dry down wasn't really my type. So again, This did feel like a scent that I probably wouldn't wear, but I was amazed at the artistic creation behind it and how truly it reflected a spice market, whether you're in Morocco, whether you're in Turkey, whether you're in, like, I don't know, the Middle East, anywhere. It does reflect a good spice market. And what amazed me the most was that it was just so smooth, because when you look at all of those notes, instantly I would think, oh my god, like this is going to be some harsh scent, and I don't want to smell it. But I'm glad I gave this a chance, and I'm glad I gave it more of a chance, because as I said, I did start to like it. I was growing towards it. But then the dry down wasn't really my type of scent, so I probably when it starts drying down, I might just top myself up with another fragrance, one that I like. But yeah, this one, I think I will maybe make use of it probably more in the winter, and it is definitely unisex as well. So that is Labyrinth of Spices by Alghabra Parfums, guys. If you have any questions, then you can drop it in the comments box below. Otherwise, thank you for watching today's video, guys, and I'll see you guys soon.